Today, we are going to do Ted, a comedy by Seth MacFarlane. Sorry for the delay, fellow YouTubers, but the whole reason why my reviews have been so late is because of the fact that I've been doing some summer courses for the past 2 weeks.
And for me, it's because of the fact that I've been lost in the New Forest with a runny nose, a bad cough, and a headache.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Sean.
And today we're going to be reviewing a comedy called Ted, by Seth MacFarlane.
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words. Fuck you, thunder, you can suck my dick. You can't get me thunder, cause you're just God's farts.
Let me tell you about my best friend. She's a warm-hearted person who loves me till the end.
I'm taking Lauren to dinner. You don't think she's gonna be expecting something big, do you?
What, like anal?
No, like a fucking circular gold thing on the finger.
Oh, fuck that. It's been 4 years, Johnny. You and me have been together for 27 years. Where's my ring? Huh? Where's my ring, asshole? Where's my ring, motherfucker?
Come on.
Put it on my fuzzy finger, you fuck.
Right,
Come on.
All right.
I'm only saying this because I love you. If you please ask Ted to move out so we can move on with our lives.
I'm not that psyched to just, like, kick him out.
I met a girl. She's a cashier.
No way, that's awesome.
How you like me now? How you like me now?
Okay, all right, so that's where we'll draw the line.
Well, what's her name?
White trash name, yes.
Heatherland, Champ.
Tammy Lynn.
Fuck! How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
Ted is about a boy named John Bennett who doesn't really socialise well and he's having a hard time making friends. So for Christmas he gets a teddy bear, obviously named Ted. So he wishes for his teddy bear to really be alive, and that's where the story starts and picks up from.
Fast forward 27 years later, John and Ted have grown up. They're living in a flat together and they're basically losers. They're smoking weed and crack and God knows what else. But John now has a girlfriend called Laurie, and she's now putting pressure on John to get Ted to move out because so long as Ted's still there, he's forever going to be a big kid.
So, Sean, what did you think of the plot?
I thought it was pretty good. It was pretty good for an American comedy film, because I'm not a huge fan of American comedy films. I think they usually try too hard to be funny, or they just their jokes are often hit and miss. But this was a really good story. You really do feel for the characters by the end, definitely.
Yeah. And the thing is, with the story in Seth MacFarlane fashion, it's got very similar tendencies to Family Guy. It doesn't,
including the inclusion of cutaway gags. They do include cutaway gags in this.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't take itself too seriously,
yeah,
like Family Guy.
It is aware that it
doesn't take itself too seriously.
Seriously, it is aware that it is basically about a film where a teddy bear comes to life. They know this isn't real. This isn't real life. It's kind of like, it kind of feels like a parody of all those family films that you used to watch when you were a kid. You know, like Toy Story and what was it? Yeah, Toy Soldiers, that kind of thing. You know, it's all about a kid trying to find his place in the world and having like the guidance of an inanimate object or something like that mysteriously comes to life. All this kind of thing, like a bit like Pinocchio, actually.
The thing is, though, if you actually think about it, Ted has one of the most absurd plots because it's Family Guy style.
Yeah, so Seth MacFarlane's very famous for basically just taking the most absurd elements and making it work. Like, Ted shouldn't work. In all manner of respect, it shouldn't work, but it does, and it's funny, and it's moving.
Like Family Guy, Ted is it's like potentially one of the most dumbest and most randomest comedies out there, but it works because it's done in such a way that it makes you laugh.
Makes you laugh, makes you care about the characters. It just works. You can tell we're big Family Guy fans.
Yes,
it's like, we are huge Family Guy fans, and so yeah.
So first, we're going to talk about the most important character, Ted, played by Seth MacFarlane.
Now, I understand that they used motion capture for it. They actually had Seth MacFarlane do the motion capture suit thing. The weird jumpsuit with the silly bobbles on it and everything.
Yeah.
Makes you look like you're going to a weird neo-noir gay club. Yeah. So, what did you think of the character?
Ted was so charismatic, and he's a lazy bum, just like John Bennett. But it works because I found Ted to be a mixture of Peter Griffin and Brian.
Yeah, so they do even comment on it in the film that his voice does sound a lot like Peter Griffin. But yeah, so like he does come across as a bit of a bum and a bit of an underachiever. But the thing is, you like him. There's never any malice in his character at all. You can always tell that everything he does is because he loves his best friend John so much. That's what it is. He wants to be best friends.
Ted is such a great character. His charisma's brilliant.
Yeah.
And he's the one that made me laugh the most.
No, so he gets like some of the best gags and the best lines. Like some of them is just him insulting people. When you hear him insult people, it's just... And when he swears, there's a lot of swearing in this film.
Yeah.
And every time... Normally I don't go for swearing in comedies because I think it's just like really low humour, but this somehow is just... Whenever he swears, it just makes me crack up because it's a teddy bear. You shouldn't hear that kind of stuff from a teddy bear. But that's what it is.
Teddy bear smoking pots?
Oh no! What's
that?
This is something you do not want to take your kids to see. It's like they'll be like a crackhead by the end of the film.
Yeah.
Now let us look at Ted's best friend, John Bennett, played by Mark Wahlberg. So, what did you think of his character?
Yeah, I thought his character played off really well with Ted.
Yeah, it's like... Because the success of this film completely hinges on Mark Wahlberg and whether you believe that he's actually interacting with a CGI character. And there's never any doubt in your mind that he can do it. He's got it. He's got the character. And like Ted, he's also a bit of a bum and an underachiever, but also there's never any malice to that. He deeply cares for Ted, deeply cares for his girlfriend. It's just... Yeah.
It's like the thing about Mark Wahlberg, you can actually feel his emotions. It's like it's just a teddy bear, but you can see, like with children, they have a favourite teddy bear. I had a favourite teddy bear when I was younger. Yes,
hello.
Him. Yep. So with that, he still hasn't let go of the fact that his best friend is still a teddy.
Because the thing is, it's not technically a teddy bear anymore. He's now a real person who can actually think for itself and is an autonomous being now. So it's like it's not just something you could say, right, get the teddy bear out of here, he's dragging you down, that kind of thing. This is an actual person. You can't just chuck him away.
And also, there's such emotion between the characters during the film.
Yeah.
There's conflict, there's happiness, there's
drugs.
Yes.
Lots of drugs.
Lots of drugs and lots of sex. Teddy bears.
Yeah, you were paying attention to that bit, weren't you? The sex, weren't you? I was paying attention to the drugs.